I heard about a little baby in the hospital whose mother was scared. Because of the spina bifida, it kind of freaked her out that she wouldn't be able to handle it. And so we went down to the hospital and met him and decided we could try.
When we got Aaron, I was scared spitless. The doctors, the books we read on it scared us to death.
The doctors were very pessimistic about Aaron's challenges. I think he worked hard to discourage us from taking him.
I thought I would carry this kid for the rest of his life, and I was consigned to that. I could never have been more wrong.
Spina bifida is a birth defect. It was never something I really dwelled on. It's just, I wake up every morning, jump on my chair, and that's it.
Aaron's attitude about life has been different for his whole life. I mean, you think that somebody with a disability or a handicap or whatever you want to call it, they should accept their role and understand that there's certain things that they cannot do. He didn't accept boundaries or I can't.
When I was younger, I was always using my crutches, and your arms kind of get tired from them, and then my friends are on their bikes, going down to the gas station and stuff, and I always looked at the wheelchair and thought, oh, that looks like a relief.
It wasn't something that he was tied to a wheelchair. This is something that makes me go out and have fun with my friends in the neighborhood.
My first experience at skate parks started when I was 8 years old. I get to the top of this 4-foot corridor, and I'm just so nervous. My dad was there, and he didn't try and stop me or anything. And once I dropped in, that was the first time I felt like that kind of adrenaline. And all of a sudden, that skate park that looked like, terrifying, nothing I could do, all of a sudden it just opened up to, wow, there's a million things I could do here. After the first drop-in, I just kind of kept going. There's bigger drop-ins throughout the park, and you just kind of start progressing, and then a lot of kids would come up and they'd be like, dude, wouldn't that be cool if you could backflip on that? It started, sticking in my mind. And I heard about Woodward, and I heard they had foam pits, and that's how you go about doing these things.
I called and asked if somebody in a wheelchair could come, a minor, and they were not very supportive, and it took a little while to convince them that it was okay. And the last thing that they told me was that we've had some men here in wheelchairs trying to do backflips, and it just can't be done. I sent him thinking he wasn't going to do it.
When I finally landed it and rolled down, it was just it's unreal happiness, that feeling of achievement, and everyone coming up and hugging you. You don't even want to sleep that night.
From the day that he landed that backflip at Woodward, things did change, and rather rapidly. Aaron comes in one night and says, Mom, I just got an email from Nitro Circus, Travis Pastrana, and they want me to come try out. And I'm like, who?
We were looking for the craziest, the wildest, the stuff that no one's ever seen before. And I was like, you guys, we got to talk to Wheelz. I mean, this guy can do it.
There's definitely a lot of reality checks during the shows. When I'm up at the top of this ramp and I'm just like, wow, so many of my dreams are coming true right now.
Front flip next. I saw he didn't do it. He could land it. That would be so amazingly awesome.
It's just insane. It's the coolest feeling ever.
Aaron fits in with Nitro Circus because he's someone that's pushing the sport that he's doing. There's no one that gets a cheer like Wheelz. By the end of the first tour, people just start chanting, Wheelz, Wheelz. It embodies everything that we were hoping to accomplish with the tour, and it's all in something that's kind of abstract from what most people think of action sports.
The thing that Aaron offers the world is he never saw it as confining. He never saw it as a medical device. It was just a toy.
It's surreal. It's like, really, that's my son? But at the same time, it's like, that's my son. He's making a difference in the world. He's doing more than crazy stunts. I believe he's making a difference in this world, showing people that anything is possible.
For me, that's really what action sports are about. It's about believing you can do something and progressing. And for his parents to be there and to see that, you know, and for them to even give him the opportunity to chase his dreams, they believed in their son. And that's it's a really cool thing.
When a lot of people talk about wheelchairs or think about it, the first thing that comes to their mind is, oh, I'm sorry, or oh, that you can't do something, or it holds you back. But to me, it's like a freedom. Like, it gives me my wings to be able to fly around and accomplish everything I've been able to.